I do. Hello! Oh, but I don't have it monetized, so I should probably go do that right now.
Yes. Ooh, everybody's all moved over.
Thanks for joining my last minute sprints, everyone. I wanted to read.
Yes, work got in the way.
Yeah, I was dumb, and when I told them we could start on Thursday, I already had this scheduled and didn't think anything of
And
it.
forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was all excited because it was like, oh, yay, Thursday and Fridays are my days off. Like, Friday will be good. Like, I have all day. And then they scheduled one of Danielle's makeup games. I was like, the one weekend I'm actually doing something. Thanks.
They always like to do that. There's a bunch of hellos. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody's moved over.
This is fair. I also should probably do this.
Or
put
just
makeup
never wear
on.
makeup, and then you don't have to worry about it.
This is fair. But I always try and look better in videos that I think are going to do better.
Oh, God. See, I just don't care. But you're also monetized and trying to make a little money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that helps.
I did have major FOMO. I was like trying to look at sprints during the show.
Oh. I'll see. Like, everybody's like, look, there's Mickey. There he is, being a floof.
He loves this thing. Like,
he seems to really like you, too. He's always around you.
He's my cat.
Yeah.
Like, my parents always get pissed because he'll cuddle with them when I'm away for the weekend, and as soon as I come in, it's like,
bye. Yep.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Mom's home.
Except for that my mother feeds him, not me. He actually won't eat food if I feed him. Like, fully, they went away for a day, and he starved. I fed him, and he was just like, you don't do it right. Like, he's so picky.
Oh, wow.
And so he does bother her around food time. This is fair. Did you spin the wheel? What is your prompt? I don't know what this is, but that sounds cool.
Well, yeah. You can usually get me at Reaper.
Which one is Airifier? The 5th?
3.
I don't think there's smut in this one. I haven't read it yet.
There's a lot of hers is fade to black and throw in a glass.
That's what I think the smut comes in the later books. 3 is too early. I haven't even met the love interest.
But okay.
I can Google it.
Oh, no. Look in the private chat.
Fade to black, though.
Yes. See, that's what I thought they were. But yeah, it was fade to black. Ooh, Monster Paranormal. You could read what we're reading. It's both.
It's 80 pages. That was my thinking. It'll be nice, quick, easy. And then I can spin the wheel again.
I was like, sign me up.
This shit is so sketchy. It's like I used
it looks like Cody's wheel.
It's a pizza box, so like you can literally see on it the pizza grease stains.
Yes.
And a fidget spinner. I took the like middle part out, and there's a tack on the wall.
That's perfect.
And that's how it works.
All for it. I'm setting an alarm for tomorrow to make sure I'm up in time.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited for your hubby's thoughts too.
I love that they're doing it together. Let's see, we'll go.
Yeah, we don't need to get into this. I had a whole rant in my Patreon live show about how this should not make something adult, in my opinion, but it should put a disclaimer at the beginning of the book. But Court of Thorns and Roses is fade to black, really. There's like a little bit, I guess. It's like fade to gray.
Right, fade to gray. But see, when you get to Court of Mist and Fury, that is straight.
I would say Court of Wings and Rune is when it comes out.
Well, there is the table and paint in Akamath.
Is that already an Akamath?
That was an Akamath, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
That's when she realizes the bond and all that stuff.
I'm still, yeah, we had a whole rant in my Patreon about how I hate that that's like a main reason why things are classified as adult, and I don't think that necessarily means it's adult.
Well, especially since most teenagers I know start having sex around 16. They know what it is. And
Mhm.
people who are reading YA are usually, 14, 15 and up. So,
This whole discussion revolved around the fact that we should have a teen, like
mm,
middle grade, teen, YA, new adult,
yes,
adult.
I totally agree with that.
Um, and then you could put those things under new adult if you wanted to, but technically I feel like they would still kind of like
Yeah.
A Court of Silver Flames is definitely new adult.
Oh, yes, absolutely. 100%.
But then also people argue that all of that series should be an adult, but I don't mind if a series starts in YA and moves to adult.
Throne of Glass, pretty well, that kind of is all YA, but it gets way more adult themed as it goes.
She Who Shall Not Be Named is middle grade and moves to YA.
Yeah.
Same with technically like I know it's not part of the same series, but The Hobbit is middle grade. Lord of the Rings is adult.
That's right.
That was a big jump though.
Yes.
Oh no, I missed things. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Serial killer.
Oh, God. Serial killer? Serial killer's so niche, though, it's hard to find them.
I could maybe go with kidnapping, but serial killer is like...
And your obsession with kidnapping, I swear. See, dark romance. I really like, I'm trying to think. Bodyguard can be kind of nice, but see, I don't like second chance romances. I do like forced proximity or arranged marriage couplings because they usually start out enemies to lovers and then graduate, or friends to lovers, any kind like that. I do like monsters too.
Monsters are just fun. I've never met a monster book that I hated completely. Like, I just enjoy them.
Just wait till you see the tail on this guy.
Ooh.
I love Young Gods.
If there's smut in it, just spin the wheel and hopefully you'll get Regency.
Right. Because
I actually really want to try Regency.
The historicals?
Like, more like a Bridgerton style. Or, like, I know Erin has one that she really likes. But
I can't remember if the one my mom had me read when I was, like, 17, if it was Regency or not, but it was historical romance and it was very smutty.
This is interesting. It's good. Guess I'm not sleeping tonight.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that series. Melissa.
Oh God, right.
Yup. Everyone.
Fanfic. My kid reads fanfic now, and some of it's like, yeah.
Yes.
Usually, if an author is good, they grow with their readers. You know, as the series go.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, because she does like tale of all kinds.
No, it was one time. And it's now became a thing, but it might be more than once. I've just only read about it once.
Oh, wait until if you watch my wrap up, after I talk about dragons, I talk about the Kraken and how you're excited about the Kraken.
I'm very excited.
Ooh, did you hear that review about the tentacles on the Kraken Smut?
No.
Okay. It's not a review. It was somebody was excited for it. And so I read this and was like, oh my God, this is Cassidy.
I know this. I meant like I'll try Bridgerton or like another one like it.
Something in that vein where it's more, let's see, where is it? Okay. So this girl said, Katie Robert be like, roses are red, violets are blue, tentacle hentai can be fluffy too. And I was like, oh my God, did Cassidy write this? Oh my God, it's a ghost account.
Actually, Bobby, I really need you to read Mind F so that you can hear my rant about the last book.
Okay. I'll pick up that one next. I've got it on my Kindle.
The last book, I literally ranted to Mel for 2 hours. She's like, I finally just stopped replying because I needed to go to bed. And I was like, yeah. And I left you, and Lizzie had woken up in the UK, and I said, okay, Lizzie.
It was that bad?
It just like... It wasn't bad. I'm literally the only person I know who hated it, and it's just because like the thing bothered me so much, but most people don't care. Everyone was like, we agree with you, but like didn't ruin our enjoyment. So I just now have to rant to everyone about it when they
Oh, no, I'm curious. What did Mel think? Did she hate it like you did, or no?
Mel liked it.
Didn't
But
bother her?
no,
Yes.
she
It's not?
did not bother her.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I
I'm assuming.
I think so. That's one that's Chandler has read, so I'm pretty sure it is. She likes her smutty books.
And honestly, the thing too is like if you read a book, you think it has smut in it, and it doesn't in the end. It is what it is. It's the same with like a trope. You get like enemies to lovers. You think something's enemies to lovers.
And it's
I
not.
mean, enemies to lovers is pretty normal to know, but like forced proximity, something, and it's not. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like you tried.
Yep.
Just don't be that person that's like, I need to read enemies to lovers. I know this is friends to lovers, and I'm gonna read that.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't know what the trope is.
Mm-hmm. Who's?
Who's?
I'm going to get my tomato timer up.
Yay!
I also have my pepperoni sticks readily available, and my cookie dough.
I want the cookie dough. Give it.
I'm a person that eats raw cookie dough, so I'm eating this raw.
Same.
I love raw cookie dough.
Same. I like just cut it open, just start eating bites off of it, and then wrap it back up.
Oh, Bobby's. I don't know if I have a link. The cat's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Let me get you a link because I don't think I have Nightbot on Bobby yet.
Probably not.
Maybe I do. Let's attempt this.
I thought maybe you did. I like how the bot will just do it for you. Oh, no, just put me in her sprints after the fact. It's a pain. Oh, there you go.
This is why Nightbot. And Mickey now has a YouTube channel. He talks about all the books about cats. His name is Mickey because his ears are so big.
And he's really that old. He's such an old man.
He's so old. We honestly thought he was a goner a long time ago. And when the vet came to look at him this year, we were like prepared for like bad news.
Yeah.
Because we knew he needed like some pain meds. Yeah, the vet was like, for a cat this old, like there's obviously issues, but
Of
like
course.
doing really good. And it was pretty much like at that point where like if you brought him in, they're probably going to tell you things that are wrong with him. Like if you did like blood and stuff, but like nothing is impacting his quality of life.
He's not in pain all the time. He's not peeing everywhere. Yeah.
So like it was just like, yeah, it could be around for a while still. And we were like thankfully, but like also like, really?
I thought he was gonna die. See, my best friend had that happen to her though. She had an old cat and he was just acting weird. So she took him in and they're like, oh, it's probably diabetes. We can treat it. And then after doing the test, they're like, oh no, he's in full-blown kidney failure. We don't know how long he's gonna last. He lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's so crazy because like this cat's 19. My sister's cat had to be put down at 1.5 years.
1.5 years?
Had water filling up his lungs, and so they pretty much said you could keep him alive and come in every 2 months to get his lungs pumped. And she was like,
was it like a defect or something?
Yeah, he's just born with it. Like it just happened. Like couldn't do anything about it.
Poor baby.
This is a really sad conversation to have.
It is out of nowhere.
This is fair.
It is never too late to build a fort.
10. It is not too late to build a fort.
We've got 3 more days, guys. Cassidy, you've only read like one monster, right?
Ice Planet Barbarians and Dragon's Bride is all I've read. I am so new to Smut. I feel like people now know my channel as this thing, and like I read my first romance book like a month ago.
This just spiraled downhill really quickly.
I'm just obsessive.
Yes.
Read one Smut and I'm like, okay, all the Smut.
Gotta read it all.
And then I'll burn out and I'll get obsessed with something else.
Yep. Do you have ADHD?
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
That's what my ADHD kid does.
It's fair.
Really, really obsessed about something, and then it's like, oh, shiny thing. Now we're really obsessed with this thing.
Yep.
See, paranormal is like hard. I like a lot of paranormal.
I would say I liked Ice Planet Barbarians, though. It had good plot.
Yes, it does. Most of the monster smuts are more erotica.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on what you're looking for. Paranormal, like, I mean, there's so much. Like, I love the Stooky Stackhouse series, which is smutty. Which that's a good recommendation for monsters. They're vampires and there's werewolves. So that's, I mean, that would fit a lot. Enemies to lovers, monster, force proximity. There's so many.
Everyone needs a fort.
Ish to fort. Cassidy made like a bomb ass fort, and I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm. My dad's working nights, so he left at 7:30, and I was like, just so you know, when you come home at 5 a.m., don't be concerned when there's a giant fort in the living room.
I'm 6, okay?
Yeah, he's like, how old are you again? Why do you still live in my basement?
Oh my god, that sounds so terrible. But it's expensive. Rent is not cheap.
It's not cheap to buy a house currently. It's like not worth it to buy a house currently. We were so close, and then we were both like, nope.
Same.
Home for like another year until the market gets better.
Yep, same here. We were very close, and then I was like, nope. I'm not buying a house built in 1950 for $500,000 that we have to do all these repairs on. Absolutely not.
We were close a couple of years ago too, but then I quit my job and started a business, and then I can't qualify for anything until I've had stable income for 2 years. So
Right.
you have to wait 2 years before doing anything and prove like you make this much money.
It's just looking, it's like they have Suki Stackhouse audio. I'm sure, of course they do. I read them all physically, but that would be a good way to reread them.
I've never read them. I only watched the show.
Okay, so season 1 is pretty much damn near a carbon copy of book 1. Season 2 is very close to book 2, but 3 is where it goes whoosh. Like, so you know Russell in the show, he had a very, very, very minimal part in the books. Very minimal. So he was not the major villain in the books as like he was. There's so much more. It's so good. Like, she had to incorporate Hurricane Katrina. Bill was never king of Louisiana. There was so many things. It's good.
It's very interesting. I like when shows actually do that, which a lot of people hate, because I find it so much more interesting to like
compare
watch than having known everything. Especially for TV shows. Movies, I want more to be literal. TV shows, I don't.
Yeah. And it was fine. Like, I watched both, and I read and watched both and enjoyed them both. Last season was kind of, and I hated the ending of the show. Hated it. But I also hated the ending of the books. I think she ruined her entire series the way she ended the books.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. I don't know where you live, but here is expensive.
Here's expensive too. Very. You can go buy a house down by Mel, but the cost of living is way lower and their income's way lower.
I know, like, watching The Walking Dead, I read the comics.
I love the comics.
There's one scene that happens, and I was watching it with my father, and I was like, we were both sitting there waiting for the person to die, and then they kill off someone else, and I remember just going, because, like, someone was supposed to die, but not that person.
Which one? There's so many times that happened.
Why can't I think of his name right now? The Asian dude.
Glenn.
Yes, when Glenn died.
He died at the appropriate time in both. He
doesn't. Well, he dies slightly different. Like, around the same time, but different. He doesn't die by the bat in the comics.
I remember, I thought he did. Because Abraham did. What got me was that Andrea stayed alive in the comics, and she died in the show, and she was alive through the comics. And Dale was a lot longer also, and Dale wasn't as old. Dale and Andrea were a thing for a while in the comics. I was like, oh, because how they were in the show, just like, no. Yes.
Yeah, there's so many, and I liked that. Like, it kept me on your toes, being like, okay, that one's not dead yet.
And Carl doesn't die, and
Yeah,
there's
I stopped watching when right after Carl dies, when the tiger dies.
oh yeah, fuck you all, the tiger's dead.
I didn't care
What
about
got
the people. I was like, tiger.
well, and like Rick, he didn't lose his hand in the show. He lost it in the comics.
That scene is so dark in the comics.
Yes, it
Honestly,
is.
I read those comics when I was so young. I remember reading them in the dark in my bedroom and like
Oh,
flashlight on because I
yeah.
was supposed to be sleeping and I was like staying up to read them. I'm like, who let me read these? Who let
Yeah,
me read these?
they're very graphic. They're adult comics for sure. There's a whole
I had to
bunch
be
of deaths
10
for
to 14 probably at the time because when I was 16, my parents, for my birthday, gifted me a bigger bedroom so that I could have a bigger bed because boys.
right.
They literally said, you're gonna have a boyfriend soon, probably, and you can't have a guy come stay in your single bed.
That's awesome.
Okay, we should probably sprint. I should
Probably.
probably read.
Yes.
Um, how long do you want to go for?
I don't care. I've got 27 pages left of this one, so
Let's do 45, because then I can probably grind this out.
oh yeah, it's easy. The only reason I was so behind is because the last sprint was 25 and I didn't start reading until halfway through the 45-minute sprint. So
Always happens. I like both.
I like both.
Just depends on my mood.
Mm,
But okay, I'll
same
see you
here.
all in 45. Lol.
No.
Just
How far did you get?
I am quite far. I'm page 66, 74%. So
Okay.
so I'll finish it.
That ending though,
I'm so ready. I'm really enjoying it.
it's not bad.
It's very like it's obviously like just erotica, like that's
Yeah.
what I expected, but there is a bit of a plot, and I
Yes.
wasn't really expecting that.
Yeah.
My only issue is some of the sex scenes we jump to things like all of a sudden his mouth will be somewhere, and I'm like, how did we get there?
Right. Yeah. And there's some misspellings, like some typos that I noticed, but it's not bad. I finished it and I'm like, I kind of just want to move on to the next one because
Hopefully you land on monster.
yeah, because next one is polyamorous male female.
I feel like you could do poly for like reverse harem.
Yeah,
Well,
I could. Let's see.
heck, Sahar's already gone, but good night, Sahar.
Oh yeah. Where am I going?
Yeah. Honestly, lots of TV shows are based off books. It's weird to not find one truthfully. Didn't read anything.
Yeah.
Forgot to read. Fair. Yeah, I need to finish it and then update the vlog.
I got reverse harem, so I can read the next one.
It worked so well for you.
Because it was monsters, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, shit. I'm like, oh, reverse harem, reverse harem. It was like this close to hitting Mafia, and I was like, yes, because I've read all the Mafia already. Not all. But.
Are you done, Brutal? Like the series?
Yeah, Brutal Birthright. Yeah, I've read all 6.
Oh shit! Are you gonna move on to the other one?
I need to read at least Ivan and Snow before I do Kingmakers.
Mm.
And I kind of want to wait till they get more of the Kingmaker audiobooks out. They only have the first book.
That's fair.
Because I like
getting
that.
close. I'm very excited to read up one book on Thursday because I wasn't sure that was going to happen. I lucked out almost with Monster and knowing I had this one. That was short.
Yes. And the next one, I gotta go find it.
Well, because originally we were going to do the readathon book.
Oh, yeah.
And I had thrown this one out there, but the covers are so bad that we were like, don't really want to post that everywhere.
But you can't really, books tied or covers don't really mean anything. I mean, most people don't like the Brutal Birthright covers, and those are good books.
No, honestly, romance covers and me are not friends in general.
Yeah, they're usually pretty ugly, honestly.
Even like contemporary romance, I mean, everyone knows me in color.
Yes. Cleo.
Oh, Melissa says Kingmaker Audio are in production.
They are. They have the first one. I just want to wait till the other ones come out.
Gargoyles do sound interesting.
I have that one on my TBR. Or not on my TBR. I have it on my Kindle, I believe.
Your Kindle TBR. It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Oh, they're all going to be released together.
Yay. Yeah, Deceived by Gargoyles. It's Lillian something. Yeah.
Honestly, listening to Smut in public is one of those things that I'm always like listening to it and it's really quiet and I'm just like looking around like, can people hear me?
I always look like that going.
We're reading the Creature Cafe.
Yeah.
Monster erotica smut thingy. Yeah. They're really short on KU.
So it's by Cleo Evans. Does it say Dragon Smut? No, it says Dragon Slut.
Oh, I like
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, Haley. I also want to read Valor. I'm going to read it next week. So if you read Smut, you can buddy read Valor with me. Although I might read Valor in a day, so I'm not a very good buddy reader. But like, That is my plan for next week. After Smut, John Gwynn.
I think after Smut, I'm going to finally pick up Malice because I have the audiobook. So, finally.
This is fair. Hopefully you get done. Yes, I love having a good time.
Yep. I've got it on my Kindle.
Mm.
Yes, you could.
This is the issue with I just want to spin again and again and again.
Yeah.
But I will pick up a bigger book, I'm thinking, for my next spin because I have all tomorrow. And I typically do like a bigger book because I want more plot.
I think I'll read. No.
But who knows what I'll get? That's the scary part.
Yeah. And I think. What are the triggers? This story is bondage, vor, knife play, huge cocks, threesomes, and more. If any of these things are not for you, do not read the story. If those sound right, then maybe you need help.
Maybe I do need help.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, like, because I'll do this one. This is 107 pages. I'll read this one, and then I'll pick one of the bigger ones.
I am a binge reader, and Malice took me a day. I just couldn't stop. Like, I literally could not put it down.
That's a good thing, though.
But I typically read books like that.
Why haven't you read Valor?
Because I want to read all three back to back. So I was waiting for time to read all three.
Gotcha.
But like Mel the other day told me, she's like, you finished this book so fast. And I was like, I feel like I took my time with that because I typically binge a book and then I don't read for a couple days. It's more how I read versus picking up books every day and reading them.
Yeah. No, I get that.
This is fair. 1 a.m. Not my dad walking by as you read that clown emoji.
Oh, Lord. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, no complaints. We didn't put any like restriction on this. You read as little or as many as you want.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always here for a serial killer.
And kidnapping.
I don't know what this no is for. Maybe I think her dad walking by. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only one on the wheel that I'm absolutely against is actually the one I fought to get on the wheel.
What, forced marriage?
No, Fae and Shapeshifter. Because when the time of the readathon, I hadn't read There Are No Saints yet. So I was like, I'm going to read Monster Smut the entire time. I need like something else. And so I remember being like, Mel, we need to put Fae on for me. Like I need something I can read like fantasy romance for.
Right. And now you don't want it.
And now I'm sitting here like, I think I'll respin if I land on that.
See, I love how everybody knows all these serial killer romances.
Yeah. I do want to read this, but I have other books in line is my issue. But I do have that saved on Scribd to read at one point. Oh no, just kidding. That's the Madly Darkly. I don't know. Maddie. I haven't been sprinting for very long.
Yeah.
Hello, Maddie. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. 6 a.m. here. Leah, it's always 6 a.m. for you. Why don't you sleep?
Right? Seriously.
You can just read it and then return it.
Yep.
But also, I literally told my mother I was going out to get oblong snacks today for my smut den.
Yes. I had some pickles for a snack during that sprint, but they were the gherkins, so they're only like this big, so I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, some people are into that.
Girthy. Yeah. Kinks.
Uh-huh.
Compare some pickles.
Well, there you go. Stalked by a kraken.
Did we win the game? One in my family group chat just texted, oh baby, very randomly. So now I need to see if we won.
Oh, what, Oilers?
Yeah. It's game 6.
Ooh.
And it's 3-2 LA. So this game matters. Oh, we're up 4-2 in second. in like the second quarter.
Not bad.
Quarter. Wow. It's not a quarter. There's 3. Period.
I was like, you actually know hockey. Like, I know nothing about hockey. To me, it's just soccer on ice with sticks.
Similar.
Mm.
I don't know that much. I remembered growing up, I always wanted to be that person that knew a lot about hockey. I want to be like that girl. And then I grew up and realized that
It's a national sport.
and men always think that women are stupid about sports.
Mhm.
And now I don't even watch sports.
See, I love sports. Well, most sports. And that's one thing my husband liked about me is that I knew sports. So, like, we go to Seahawks games, we go to Mariners games. Like, he loves that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know how the game works and stuff. And I get just as excited. That's why when Sprint started, he was like, I had his phone. He was showing me the Seahawks schedule for next season. It's like, here, look, it just was released. Yeah.
No, I'm not a big. I know enough to get by for hockey, but I don't care enough about every single whistle to like learn it all.
See, Matt's trying to get into hockey because now Seattle has a team. So, I mean, they suck, but it's their first year. So he's trying to get to know. I'm like sitting there watching. I'm like, you can't even see the puck. It's like going so fast, and it's like this big on the TV screen. I'm like,
This is true.
just like guys going back and forth, back and forth.
Sometimes, all the time, all the time.
Hey, they made it to the playoffs. They weren't struggling that bad. See, serial killer romances, the serial killer usually is the love interest.
Yeah, it's quite normal for it to be the romance of interest.
I like the term sports widows. That happens a lot. Where the men ditch him for sports. No, my husband hates watching football games with me because I'm the yelling at the TV person. And he's like, they can't fucking hear you. He's like, you don't need to say every single thing that they do. I'm watching it too, so I'm not doing it for you.
Whenever someone yells at the TV, I'm like, they can't hear you.
Yes. I'm like, I don't care. It makes me feel better.
I worked in a sports bar. People yelled at
the TV. Yeah, they do. Yes.
And I was like,
I'd be that bitch at the bar, keep ordering my drinks, and as they start losing, I get more drunk and I get even louder. So
yeah. The Oilers made playoffs, but like we don't make playoffs very often.
Have they ever won the Stanley Cup?
No.
Right?
No. Yes. I don't know.
You're a bad fan, Cass.
Keitha, do you know? My dad does not watch sports to save his life, and it's funny because his entire family is like sport heavy. Like they all watch it, love it, and he would go to a live game because it's fun, but like doesn't actually really want to. We have won once before. It's been many years though.
Yeah. You know, we could just I mean,
but my mom watches football.
I love football.
But not like religiously, just like every once in a while. That was one thing I was really happy. Like I have some friends that watch hockey religiously, like cannot miss a single game. And that I'm okay dating someone who likes sports, but I was like, I'm not stopping my life for every single sports game.
Oh, they haven't won the Stanley Cup since 1990.
Long time. See, I wasn't even born yet.
They were good. They won in 84, 85, 87, 88, and then
I should have known that because it's probably when Gretzky was on the team.
More than likely. Yeah, it's what it says. For their success in the 80s, the Oilers team of this era has been honored with the dynasty status by the Hockey Hall of Fame.
I literally should have known that, actually.
So they've won 5 times. Last time was 1990, which was 32 years ago. So long time.
Could not. Like this would kill me. At least she PBRs it though. Like I remember we were wanting to do a board game night with friends and they're like, we can't, the Oilers game is on. I was like, I can put the Oilers game on like the TV while we play board games. Too distracted, can't do it. And I was like, they play every fucking 3 nights.
Right.
This is fair.
Yes.
Okay, I should do one last sprint. Are you sticking around?
It's like, do I want to start this? It's like 10. It's like, I kind of need to go to bed because I have to get up early.
We have sprints all morning.
Yeah, that's true.
It's weird though to have someone who's behind me. I was like, wait, it's not midnight for you. It's 10.
It's 10. It's 10:10. No, there's one of us in each time zone. I'm 10, you're 11, Mel's 12, and then Rye would be 1 right now. I think it's cool.
The hour doesn't mess with me that much on either side, but Rise messes with me all the time. The 2 hours feels like such a large jump.
She's 3 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, like that would feel huge.
Well, and then like the UK, Becca, she's 8 hours ahead.
Becca's is just
a lot. Like when Steph asked if like we would join her on her sprints, and I was like, I would love to, but that's 4 a.m. for me, and I will literally be starting work. And even if I was off, I wouldn't get up that early for sprints.
Yeah, I'd be sleeping. Fair.
Some don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like I don't mind sports in general, but also I just can't commit to watching that much stuff.
Yeah.
I used to really like basketball, but
I like
religiously.
Football. I'll watch every single Seahawk game. Baseball, I don't like to watch on TV. I would rather watch in person. So like my husband will watch every single Mariners game. I won't, unless we're going. I love going. Basketball, I only like college level and lower. I hate the NBA. Hate it. Hockey, I'm just sitting there going. Soccer, I watch my daughter play, but I find the sport boring. Those guys are amazing athletes, but it's boring as hell.
Soccer is the boringest sport in the entire world.
Yes, it's just boring. They're amazing.
I'd rather watch curling than soccer.
Curling is interesting. Like, what are they doing?
Actually,
like, yeah, curling's a Canadian thing, isn't it?
It's a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's interesting how much hockey is such a huge thing here, though.
Oh yeah, it's Canadian. It's Canadians.
We don't really have any like good other sports teams, though. Really, like so hockey's just like life because we don't have anything. We have the Raptors, but like that's on one side of the country.
That's right. You do have an NBA team, but see, you guys used to have 2 baseball teams, but then they removed them. No, you still have the Toronto Blue Jays.
We still have Toronto,
but the Expos got moved. The Montreal Expos were moved.
Yeah, but and like our football league sucks.
Oh, you guys have a football league? Oh, Canadian Football League.
The CFL.
Mm-hmm.
Trash.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have a really minor baseball league thingy too, but
I'm sure.
Also, it's probably trash. We used to like in my city, we used to have a lacrosse team, which is actually kind of fun to go watch, but they moved to Saskatchewan, which is like the province over.
Yeah.
But like hockey's literally all we have.
You're over from BC, right? Or Vancouver, BC?
Yes. So BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan.
See, because I'm right below BC, so you're just right over. Just going over, up and over.
Curling is rocks on ice, but they're like a stone. Like they're like a concrete stone.
Concrete, like circle with like this little lip that they hold on, and they like, if you watch them, they sit there and they do this, and they like do this like weird slide thing. It looks really majestic. And then there's guys like these little brooms. It's hilarious. Just Google curling or like YouTube curling. It's hilarious. I think it's funny to watch. It just looks so silly.
Keitha knows everything.
Yeah. Lawn bowls on ice. Yeah, it's funny. Here comes Mickey again.
Yep.
Oh, granite. Okay.
With brushes. Yeah, they brush. They sweep the ice.
It's funny. And it reminds me a lot of, not darts, but like, because their whole point is they're trying to knock other people's things off the target. So you're trying to aim on this target and you get points, and it's, yeah.
I literally don't understand why we can't just come up with one name for it.
Well, it was always football, over in the UK, and then we were like, no, football. And then it's soccer.
Well, I mean, their football makes way more sense than our football, but like,
The only time they touch it is when they're kicking it off. Like, you're not allowed to touch it with your feet after that. I mean,
I don't know why we call it football.
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys have the States has really good college basketball though. We do not have like anything like that here.
And the college football cult is also very insane in the South. The South takes all their sports very seriously.
It's bocce ball on ice. That is a good way to describe it. Shuffleboard, but bigger.
Where have you been? Come on. Come on. Come on, ass Mike. Come on. Oh, there he is. Oh, you do. You smell like my kid. He was with her, and she must have just kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
What? Now, are you gonna get back down and stare at the floor again? There's nothing down there. Are you seriously watching my shadow move on the floor? Okay.
That's association football and rugby football. I do like rugby actually. It's intense.
My boss is obsessed with rugby, and we have a rugby team for Seattle, and he has season tickets.
Oh.
Whole 9 yards. He follows the New Zealand team. Like, he'll go to Canada to watch them. He'll go to Vegas, all over to watch them.
Yeah, but
yeah, I remember somebody saying that rugby and American football are very similar, and American football is pretty much rugby with a whole bunch of padding, and that they're a bunch of pussies compared to like rugby players.
it is kind of similar, but there's some major differences.
Yeah.
Well, like I've never heard it called rugby football before. It's just rugby.
Yeah, it's just rugby.
I love rugby, and the men are so hot.
I can't do the cauliflower ear. That just grosses me out. It's just one of those things. I'm like, no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen cauliflower ear?
No.
Google it.
I'm going to, and I'm scared.
Boxers, rugby players, MMA fighters get it. It's from hitting the mat and like having your ears squished all the time and getting punched a lot in the face.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot of scar tissue.
I just googled what it was. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I can't do cauliflower ears, so that takes all hotness away. Sorry.
I don't stare at people's ears enough, but now I'm going to. I'm gonna be like, do you have cauliflower ear?
Yep. It's gross. Okay. All right.
I grabbed my cat to join the cat train, but he smells like shit.
No, Thunder finally came in to hang out. Huh, babies. Yeah, you were hanging out with.
Just watch their arses.
Okay, they do have nice asses because those guys are so fit. They are hard muscle.
Honestly, though, baseball players have nice butts. That's the nicest. They're the nicest, and I don't know why, but they
bounce a quarter off of it. It's like, yeah, absolutely agree on that one. My husband got mad at me one time. We were sitting on the first baseline, and one of my favorite players was wearing. He goes, "Are you taking pictures of him?" He goes, "You're zooming in on his ass." I'm like, yes, I am.
Everyone looking for their cats. Wheelchair.
Mine's right here.
Cool. I was gonna say.
Well, one of them is right here.
Oh, hockey though is like I'm so confused when people tell me hockey players are hot, like professional hockey players. So I'm like, have you seen their teeth? They don't have any.
Right? Seriously. They've all been knocked out of their heads.
Not one. I'm like, nope. Like, I don't know why it's not cool to wear a cage and save your teeth. Just wear the damn cage.
I don't get it.
Even when my boyfriend plays hockey, his entire team wears visors, and he's like, I ain't risking my teeth. And so he's like 23 wearing a cage, and everyone makes fun of him, but he's like, you won't be laughing when that stick or puck comes to your mouth.
Yep. Oh, it fucks them up bad.
Mm-hmm.
Chipped teeth flying out. Nope.
Oh my God, the thighs on a rugby player.
Mm-hmm. No, their legs are just like tree trunks.
Swimmers do have good bodies, I will. Like, swimming is hard work.
Swimming works your entire body too. So, and they're all really proportioned the way it works their body. Yes, I saw that. He was hit by a pitch and he turned around and hit his ass and like bounced off of it.
I do have a thing for some basketball players, but
too tall.
They are really tall and I'm really short. But
yeah, so am I. Well, my husband's tall, but whatever. You're so soft. There's a curling emoji. Of course there is.
When they're tired, they get implants because they can. I don't understand why cages are lame. Agreed. Just wear the damn cage. No one cares. And I'm not looking at your face during the game anyways.
No. Well, the thing is, it's like, wouldn't you want to protect? That would hurt so bad. Mouth pain is like the worst.
Uh-huh.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I like the grass.
Are you okay?
Confused, Haley?
Yeah, it's like, are you okay?
Are you on grass?
Right.
Did I miss a comment? Rugby? Baseball? I'm confused.
She said tall. Yeah.
Yeah, you are pretty short, Keitha. 4'11".
Oof, that's tiny.
I'm enjoying this conversation, but I really should sprint and finish this book so I can finish it tonight.
Right. I'm probably going to hop off while you finish, but text me when you get to the end because I need to know. Are you going to join me? You're going to join me tomorrow, right?
Yes. What time are you
in? 10 a.m. my time, so 11 for you.
Oh, late. I'm good. I'll be up.
Yes, I did that on purpose so you have time to sleep and get your morning routine done and all that shit.
I don't even really... Is F1 just racing cars?
Yeah. It's car racing. It's UK based, I believe. Or international. It's like, I hate NASCAR, but it's different than NASCAR. 5'4". My husband's 6'4".
We're making friends.
Yes.
Honestly, my boyfriend's quite tall, but I never realized how tall he is, even though I'm really short. So it's like weird.
Why? How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, ooh, I'm taller than you by a tiny bit.
Well,
isn't Mel like 3 foot? No,
literally. And I think Nick's 5'10".
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's like a good height difference between us, but it never feels that way for some reason.
I'm 5'4". My husband is 6'4". So when I stand next to him, he puts his arm around me, my head literally goes into his armpit. Like, I'm at perfect. Like, if he had boobs, I could motorboat him. That's where my head goes.
My sister is 5 feet, and I don't think she's dated a man under 6 feet. And I'm like, you're tall. Everyone's tall compared to you. Why do you date the tall guys?
Why do you date the for funsies?
I know why they like you.
Right. Sit and spin.
Same. It's one I can't get behind.
Same. I do not I think it's boring as fuck. Round and around. The only good thing about NASCAR is when they crash, and then it only lasts a couple seconds, and it's like, Well, yeah, if you're really short, totally can. Sandra.
Okay. Time to actually sprint before I keep talking forever. So
okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
See you
when I'm done this, but I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Ugh. It's so big now. I don't know if I want to be this big reading this book. Should I go small? Yes to fighting. Yes to fighting. I love a good fight. I gotta find out about 3 eggplants. Here for it. I love everyone talking about their heights now. I have to stand on a stool for family photos. Why is my family texting me? Oh, there's one. It's like running around a track. I don't get it. I don't get watching boxing, but I want to box myself. Like, I want to take boxing lessons really badly. 5, 9, 5, 10. Okay, sprint. I'm gonna do a 30-minute sprint. Mm, yeah, I think 30 should give me enough time to update the vlog. And then I'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll do a wheel spin live. I will. Good morning, my love. My vanilla dipped donut. Okay, I gotta go to bed. I have adult things to do tomorrow. This is fair. I will say I like a good MMA fight sometimes. They're actually really entertaining to watch, but I don't really get why people do them. Okay, back to sprints. I'll see you in 30 minutes. I see we liked my pepperoni performance. Mickey doesn't like that we interrupted his sleep that he just came here for. I finished the monster smut. So I moved on. That's why you guys got big, because I figured I'd show you the wheel. And I got a fake dating / arranged marriage. So I picked up Brittle Prince. Oh, book mail. What did you get? The smut den is going. I mean, I'm in a smut den. A literal smut den. I feel like I need like Playboy magazines in here. I should be wearing my Playboy sweater. Ooh, so close. I'm deciding whether I should do another sprint. Because cutting this off at 2 hours feels way too short. And it is only midnight here. I could do one more 30-minute potentially. I'm still barely awake. This is fair. Bex, I would love to see you participate in the Smut Den. It would literally make my life. Also, you didn't message me about calling you a donut. I thought that was funny. 16 pages of interview with a vampire. I want to read that one. No reading again. Leah, it's 7 a.m. for you. Of course you're not reading. I vote yes. It's so early / late for you. This is insane. "14 pages and 30% done with the Dragon's Bride." Are you liking it, Jessica? Ooh, fun. I love book mail. Book mail is happy mail. I need Maddie's wish list because her birthday is soon. This is fair. Listening to some music. This is fair. Animals herding you away. I was thinking about this and I was like, I should probably just watch TV because tomorrow's going to be a late night. But like, I also kind of want to get a good chunk into my next book. Good luck on your exam. You're going to do great. Text me when you're done. I'll probably be sleeping, but still text me and tell me how it went. Yeah, it is just fun. I feel like for Monster Smut, that's what I like about them is even if like it's insta-love and it's bad, you just have a fun time. So like Creature Cafe is very insta-love too, and some tropes that I don't necessarily like normally, but they're done so fun. And there's comedy in Creature Cafe, which I really liked. I'll keep reading as long as you're sprinting. You're almost done your book, hopefully. 2 more hours? This is fair. Mute me. Well, leave, finish your book, and go to bed. And we will see you whenever. Because I know a lot of people work tomorrow morning, so I might not see you in the morning, but try and get a couple hours. This is fair. I want to watch. Is it Haikyuu? The dodgeball one? I want to watch that one. I haven't tried it yet. Ooh, Elise something. Let me figure this out again. It's called A Little Slice of Hell is the first one. Cleo Evans. It's by Cleo Evans. Ooh, this is so exciting. Your last one. I'm so tempted. I know you're in Scotland, but I'm literally so tempted to hop on a plane to the UK currently. Like, it's like $400 for a flight. This is insanely cheap. That's like probably about £250. But I'm broke. And I work. It's wedding season, but like insanely cheap right now. I like that you're like, it's only 2 a.m. here. 2 a.m. is tends to be when I stop reading. Volleyball. I always assumed it was dodgeball. Fair. Cleo Evans. It was a fun time. This is fair. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Lots of people I think are just chilling in for our sprints, which is all good. Hang out with us all weekend. Literally insanely cheap. I'm like, wow. You want me that badly. Like, that's insane. Like if I could drop everything and go, I would. My sister's debating on it. It's close. Unforgivable. I don't even know anything about my own country. Like geography and me, not friends. Not friends. Insane. Weird. This feels really weird. I think this is too weird for me in anime. I like some weird stuff, but I should actually text Nick to see if he started the anime I told him to start. Fair. Fair enough, I suppose. My sister, me, and her roommate one day were like, okay, let's do a geography quiz on Canada to see how well we do, like province, territories, and capital cities. And I was like, I'm failing this. Like 100% I'm failing this. I passed, but like not well. Not by a lot. Hey, you're here. Do you like my fort? Why are you here? Why are you up? Did you have hockey? Good night. This is the time of night where I lose all of my watchers. What did you start anything to go to bed? Like real job or side job? Yes, when I had to take tests, knew it. When I stopped having to take tests, gone. Gone. I need room for smut, not room for geography. Why are you working at 12 a.m.? What the frick? Hi, Keitha. I like that you're still here. Good old night owl. Yeah, I felt like as a Canadian, I should have probably done better. I feel like I should have at least gotten like 80%. I think I said like 56. I'm here for a bit. Solid. We'll do one more sprint then. I'll do another 30. Why does real job or side job sound like someone has a fan site? This is fair. I've read this and I didn't like it, but I think you're gonna love it. Destiny loved it. It's 11 p.m. This is fair. It reads so fast. I read it in like 3 hours too. I mean, I'm a really quick reader, but ooh, Keitha, you should try the Mind F series. I think you'll like it. Oh, give me a second. I'll type it. It's called the Mind F series. There's the swear word in it. I don't want to get demonetized. Um, Mickey just wants to go to bed. He's very angry. Ugh, I'm getting cozy. I need to poop. Oh, I forgot I'm plugged into the internet. Jody, that's this one. The Creature Cafe. Mickey, you're literally in my way. Creature Cafe. Mindfuck. Oh, I literally said that even though I didn't want to. Hey, I went back up. Up some viewers. Oh, okay. We're gonna read before I get tired, so let's sprint for another 30 minutes. Bye, friends. Oh, I'm tired after that one. I got pretty far in though. I think I'm 20% into Brutal Prince. I'm enjoying it so far. There's a lot of plot. Yeah. It's writing style is very different than There Are No Saints, which I really like. It's very versatile. Tired. Honestly, this is good. Hopefully I can fall asleep fast tonight. I have not been sleeping well. I'm going to bed at like 4 a.m. So hopefully I log off this and I'll go to bed. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ooh, fine. It reads so quickly. When you're done, text me. Snapchat me something. I want to know your thoughts. Love when this happens. Percent done. So close. Good job. That was sadly our last one tonight, Lola. But tomorrow night, I think we're on. I don't know if we're either on my channel or Mel's channel tomorrow night, and we're gonna go late. No, Keitha, I'm reading off my phone because I don't own a Kindle. I want one for my birthday. I'm gonna get a Kindle so I can stop reading off this tiny screen. I just read really quickly, especially romance. And like these aren't long. Like 71 Kindle pages. I'm a little over 2 hours left in Midnight Bayou, listening at 2.2 speed. So close. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Love a time zone. Ooh, I love a 5-star read. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I fell asleep for a bit, lol. But I woke up in time to read for the last 20 minutes. I read 13 more pages and I'm at a really steamy part. Roxy, just mute me and read your steamy part. I hate when I get interrupted in a steamy part. Is it appropriate to live in my smut den crew neck all weekend? I washed it today. My late night crew merch. I know, I feel like I'm just gonna hang out in it all weekend and not even change. But then again, I have to film video and the vlog is only taking part in the tent, so I should probably change my outfit so that it looks different slightly. I can't help it. I keep yawning. And I don't know why. I wasn't tired until like the last 10 minutes of that sprint. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end this live and I'm not gonna sleep until 4 a.m. I hope it comes soon. They're pretty cozy. I could wear my t-shirt, I guess. I just gotta find it. Ugh. Should be fine. I mean, I sweat in my sleep and I'll probably wear it to sleep. But like, I'm a gross person that would wear it for 3 days since I'm not going out anywhere. But like, the internet doesn't need to know I'm that kind of person. as I told you all. There's only 37 of you here. It probably will. I mean, if you look now, because it probably shipped, it'll probably tell you a date range or, like, before it told you a date range. Mine came at the be everyone's came at the beginning of their date range, but, like, mine took way longer, like, my date range was way longer, if that makes sense. I think it took 2 weeks when normally from the US, it would take 3 weeks to get to me. I don't ask me why shipping to Canada from the US takes so much time. I think sometimes it's because it goes to the other side of Canada, like, it goes to Toronto first before coming for me, but sometimes what really pisses me off is when I order something, it'll go to Calgary, which is, like, a city in Alberta, like, 2 hours away from me, go from Calgary and then get shipped to either Toronto or Vancouver and then get shipped to Edmonton. Like, why didn't you go directly to me? That one irks me so much, and it happens. We may have more coming. Maybe some upper arm spray for refresh. I checked earlier for a date. I couldn't see it. I think the date was before it shipped, and then shipping, it didn't give me a date, which was really annoying. Same. I'm glad I'm not alone. Yeah, like, who cares? I'm not going anywhere, and I'm cozy. Glad everyone else is disgusting like me. Seriously, it's so annoying. I like all the support here. Yes, I love that. Sprints motivate me too so much too. At first, I thought they were the dumbest thing to ever exist. I was like, "Who does this? Like, who sits here?" And when I explain them to people, people think they're so weird, and I get that they're weird, and they're, like, my favorite thing now to ever exist. Ever exist. They're so good. Tomorrow I'll actually get dressed, going shopping with my mom. This is fair. I like this plan for you. Same, Jessica. Yeah, sprints are my friend. Friend, friend, friend. Oh, I love this. Leah, literally a mood. Like, they're like, "What?" It's so hard to explain, like, Nick's always like before he knew what they were, he's like, "People just watch you read." I was like, "No, people aren't watching me." I mean, well, they could be, but they're reading too. I love this. Another yawn. I can't help it. I'm waiting for this to hit 3 hours, and then I can end it. Seriously, like, how do I cannot read without sprints anymore. Like, I'll go back and watch other people's sprints, like, old sprints, so that I can read. Like, I don't get motivated without them. Mickey looks so cute right now. He just, like, snuggled in, and as soon as I end this, I have to go pee and wipe my makeup off. I'm gonna sleep in here. I could move to my bed, but this is cozy. I have so much hay all left, but I don't want to drink it. We have lots of snacks. I have some bananas, some pepperoni sticks, and there's cookie dough. And in the fridge, there's like a fridge right next to me. So the cookie dough will go back in the fridge because I'm done eating it for now. There is cucumber and hummus. But I probably will leave the Smut Den to eat. Couldn't go that extreme. Didn't get myself a pee bucket. I will say the vlog is very entertaining with the snacks. I had a good time. Background sounds. I'm not a background sound person, but I can read with them, but I prefer to read without them. I'm about to leave soon. I also got ice cream, like an ice cream bar as well, because it was really hot out today, so I bought some for during the Smut Den. Yes, audiobooks and sprints. Ooh. Sometimes I'll put like a fire YouTube video, fire cackling. That's as good as I go. I wish I could make my bed into a Smut Den. Yeah, I'm in the middle of our living room downstairs. I'm not in my bed, but we had an extra mattress because we used to have a guest bedroom, but we had two guest bedrooms actually, but my mom needed an office to work from home, and then we turned the other one into like a greenhouse at the moment because we have a giant garden in our yard, like a vegetable garden. So in the summer months, the mattresses go downstairs. So they're just sitting here. And so I just made a giant tent fort thing. Like can I show you this? They're literally just hanging from the ceiling. Because I have one of those ceilings that's like, you can push up. Borrow a tent. Coffee shop. Soft jazz videos. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, fire crackling is the best. Sophia Lark's books do this. In There Are No Saints, she like has links to Spotify songs, which is kind of cool. It annoyed me because it was interrupting my reading, but it's a cool idea for people who like it. This is why I just have these little lights. This is fair. TikTok does distract me quite a bit. Love the TikTok den, the TikTok rabbit hole. Oh my god. Okay, I'm ending this because I am tired, but good night. I have sprints tomorrow on Bobby's channel. 11 a.m. my time. I don't know what that is. That's in 10 hours from now. Did I get that correct? Um, and then after when Bobby ends, either me or Mel will go live. Rise doing Saturday evening. And so either me or Mel will be on tomorrow night, and then whoever doesn't do tomorrow night will just do Saturday morning. So essentially, just we'll be around, and we'll put them in the Late Night Crew Discord, which is linked in the description bar of the video. And I can also, I believe, what did I make this? Is that gonna work? I don't remember any of my Nightbot commands anymore, but the Late Night Crew Discord is linked in the description bar below. Have yourselves a wonderful night, guys. Good night.